Sup YouTube, Scrubsily here for your scrubby needs, and teaching you how to scrub like a pro. Here with the deck profile now of Dragunities. Since the Lord Attacking Galaxy, they got a new card to help with consistency, which is the Tempest, the Dragon Ruler of Storms. Main reason this adds to consistency is the fact that before your Mistletoe, which was a big part of your combos to go off, was never searchable, so it was basically you relied on drawing into it, whereas now, thanks to Tempest, you have, well, with that one card you have two easy ways to search it. Get straight into the deck list. First we have the start of your combo. Basically, the card that starts your combos is Dragunity for Ducks. Basically, you should know what it does. It equips a dragon type Dragunity monster from your grave to it. So mainly you'll be going for this guy, Phalanx, to start level climbing, because it's a tuner. So level 4, level 6, going to things like Kadurik and Vadriana, so you can OT level climb for rank 8, or with this card, Mistletoe, going to rank 6 with this, and then going to Atom and bring out Red Eyes. But yeah, basically this guy allows you to send a Dragunity monster from the field to the graveyard to special summon itself, and then equip, say, Phalanx and unequip itself, and then with Ducks, make it going into Vadriana, and then dropping this, you have two level 6s to make Atom, or 2 dragon level 6s to make Atom, and then bring out your Red Eyes via Atom. So basically, yeah, those 3 cards mainly are the main cards for your combo. And now, next card, card that makes the deck oh so more consistent is Tempest. Has 3 effects, but the main effects you'll be using are the second and third one. So I won't bother saying about the first one, because, well, if it's a Dragon Ruler, so you should know what it does. The second effect of it is you can discard itself and a wind monster from your hand to add 1 dragon monster from your deck. So basically it searches you out your Red Eyes if you need to search out your Red Eyes. But the main monster you'll be searching out for is Mistletoe. To basically enable your combos and ditching a wind monster, so you can ditch Phalanx to grab Mistletoe, and with the Ducks you can drop 8k on the board. Near effect you'll be using quite often for it in this deck is if this card is banished, say from your deck, hand, field, or graveyard, you can add 1 wind dragon monster from your deck to your hand. So when it's banished, you'll have never copy itself for next turn to use its effect, or a Mistletoe or Phalanx, whichever you need. So all around makes it a lot more consistent and versatile. And basically, yeah, Gold Sark makes Gold Sark a rota for your Phalanx's Mistletoe. Next we have 2 Zephyros. Is that 2, so you can draw into it more often, so you can basically open with it more often, because this Ravine is an OTK, or put 8k on the board, or more than 8k on the board. And the fact that it's a level 4 wing beast means it can help you make the Dragunity synchros. Next we have 2 Garuda. As with Zephyros, as a level 4 wing beast to help make the Dragunity synchros, and the other reason why it's run is because you can banish Tempest in the grave. To special summon it, you have to banish a wind monster in your graveyard to special summon it. So you banish a Tempest, special summon this, and then Tempest will get you, with his effect, a wind dragon, so Phalanx, Mistletoe, whichever you need. Next we have Red Eyes. Red Eyes is Red Eyes in any deck that uses, basically in any dragon deck, or deck that uses powerful dragons, or dragons anyway, is a basically staple. So you can drop this, bring back level 6, if you have level 6 on the board, then go into Atom and stuff like that. Basically it's a 3+1 every time you use it. And then the last monster is Leviathan. It's in here because it's a 1 card Trident Dragon. Yeah, that's all for the monsters, and on to the spells. We have Free Ravine, the field spell, basically the best field spell in my opinion, really. Basically like a rotor, add to your dishes your phalanx to the grave, and add to your ducks to the hand. Then we have free terraforming to get you ravine. Then we have staples of reborn, dark hole, storm, and then avarice, so you can put back your, basically recycle your monsters, so you can make the plays again and again. Then because you aren't gonna, when you want to go off, you want to be able to go off without your opponent stopping you or causing you any problems. We have Dragunities, because we hate that back row, and again because we hate that back row, free night beams. Night beams really good just because of the fact that against mermails, you hit their sphere, they can't chain the sphere. I don't think there's anything else that, I swear there was something else, but I can't remember. And the last spell we have is free gold arc. It's basically, because of Tempest is a rotor. Or say, another thing I like doing before we got Tempest was when you do off, you open good and you go off and end your field with Red Eyes, Atom and Stardust, because you want to keep the Atom as it is, so next turn, if it survives next turn, you can use it again, then overlay the Guy Charger. If they can get past that play, it's pretty annoying, so what I normally used to do was after going off that, gold sack for gold avarice, so in 2 turns if they get over that play and you haven't killed them, you are even in a better position because you've got so many more pluses. You get those 2 extra cards and put back some key cards as well. That's all the spells, and next we have the free traps, which is one Solemn Judgment because it's always playable. You can always use it because the fact you can always have your life points, whereas warning is too costly. It's a set price, which isn't always viable, and then 2 Fiendish Chain. The reason why Fiendish Chain over Breakthrough skill because the fact that it stops attacks and you can bounce it back with Zephyros if you want to. That's the main deck. Onto the side deck. First we have, the XEs. You have 2 Guy Charger. They go with your, I have 2 Atom. I want to have a third, but I only have 2. Basically, Atom, because you have the Dragunity Synchros are level 6, and Missile Team's level 6, so you can make this really easily, and this brings out your Red Eyes, and then you can bounce back Red Eyes with Zephyros, so yeah, this is basically this makes Red Eyes easily accessible, and because when you use the effect you can't attack this turn, Guy Charger means you can use the effect to get Red Eyes, and then overlay so it can still attack, and good thing about Guy Charger is it's piercing, and take note, it's a wind as well, which is pretty good. This is meant to be an M7, but it hasn't come from the post yet, because I bought DT1 from America, and it hasn't arrived yet. But yeah, M7, because M7 can either bounce your Red Eyes so you can reuse it again, or bounce your opponent's monster out of the way, so you can clear the field to attack directly with everything for a game. Because as I said, you can basically flood the field with 8k damage really easily, and it can still attack when it bounces off, which is pretty good. And then the last XE is the Phoenix. This is a new addition. I added this in because some of the times when I went off, I really realised after I could basically drop Red Eyes, Guard Charger, and end up with 2 Phalanxes, which I can overlay into this. And as I said, Guard Charger's wind, so I can use this, activate its effect on Guard Charger, and that would give you 9,500 damage because you have the Red Eyes 2/8, 2/6 Guy Charger that can attack twice, which is 8,000 there alone. And just in case they had a monster that and then basically you got extra 15 damage just in case they have a monster on the field or something like that, and just in case you couldn't have made M7. Yeah. Next with the XZs we have 3 Vatriana, another part of the key combo to make these XZ plays, and also gets you extra phalanx, so you can go Dux, equip phalanx, unequip, synchro into this, grab phalanx, unequip, and then that's the phalanx. Then you have the phalanx there for the Mistletoe, or you could have done it before the phalanx with the Dux. But yeah, being level 6 is crucial because it access to Atom. Next we have G'durg. Basically, before we had Ravine, this was our Ravine. And again, once again, unlike Ravine, it can ditch Zephyros right to your graveyard, so you can so when you go and ask me, you can bash your red eyes. Next, you have Stardust. Stardust is here because if you go first, you can't attack, so you want to protect your field, which Stardust can easily do. Scrap Dragon, obvious. When you go off your combo, you can bring it as pop the Ravine you actually used up to kill the monster and swing the game, and it's a dragon, so you can bring it back with red eyes. They have one Crimson Blader, really good against the mirror or things like E-Dragons and Mirrormail, because they can't drop those high level monsters, which are quite crucial in those decks. And you can make it level 8 really easy. And in the last card, Trident Dragon. Yeah, because you have Leviathan. This is basically by itself. If you have 2 other cards, of course, can do 9,000 damage. And basically, it's the card you normally go into with Ravine and Zephyros. And as I said before, Leviathan makes this by itself. Well, with Phoenix in the grave, of course. But yeah, that's the deck list. I don't have a side deck really because I'm still working on it myself. I was thinking mainly like changing to Accolades and Legionnaire. So if the opponent plays like back row heavy, you're not going to really be able to go off that effectively unless you have Storm. So I could transition side into Legionnaire and Accolades, so I can keep popping their card pluses, basically play beatdown. But yeah, I'm not going to show any basically of any of the combos in this video. I will show it in another video, which hopefully, if my battery doesn't run out, I will put up. I'll put up later. Yeah, so watch out. I'll have the Dragunity combo video up after this. Yeah, if you like this, then rate, comment, subscribe, and yeah, be pro and be a scrub.